Hello, welcome to part 2 of getting to the moon and back in Space Flight Simulator. So in part 1 we built our rocket, and now I'm just going to click this launch button on the top right. You see we're on Earth here. You zoom out, you can even see the moon. So we're going to get to that today, and that is going to be part 2, getting to the moon. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to look at the moon in the map and click navigate to, and then you want to speed it up, the thing on the top right. Speed it up a good amount until it is right about there. And when it's right there, you want to just keep it there and then exit the map. And then once you exit the map, you go to your engines and then turn them on. And then you put your throttle all the way up. Let me see. You put the throttle up. And then whenever you're ready to launch, you just click the off button right there, which turns it on. And once it's on, it's going up. And I'm going to speed this up a little, just because it might take a little while. The rocket's a bit heavy. So once you're going up, you're going to start getting like little achievements like going up 10,000 meters, 1,000 meters, Kármán line, whatever. So you're just going to keep going up. You're going to follow the arrow. And you're going to see that little white line. That's your path. So like at the very top of it, you're going to start to come down. So you want to extend that as much as possible. And that's what's going to have to hit the moon. That's your path to hit the moon. So your map is basically going to help you get to the moon. Just follow that thing. It'll help you. Alright, so it's going out. And you see I'm out of fuel. But don't worry. That's why we have the connector piece. So you just zoom in. And then disconnect it. Turn the engine off first. On the right. And then turn that on. And then turn it both on. And then boom. You just go into space now using your extra fuel. So you just dumped your takeoff parts, and now you're using your space flight like engine. Now you're going into the moon. You see it on the left. Alright, I have a direct course with the moon, because the moon will move as I get over. So this is when you're going to speed it up a little bit. Don't worry, it's sped up on my thing too, so it might be going a little fast. Then once you get in here, it'd be nice to just like speed it up until you're a bit closer. Then you're gonna like maybe want to start turning around. Maybe get ready, like slow your rocket down. You would be not going as fast as you were taking off, but you'd still be going fast, so you don't want to crash. And when you're going in for a landing, this is the part that takes a little while. So you just got to get yourself ready, and then you just speed it up until you're closer, and you just got to occasionally slow yourself down. Just try not to use all your fuel, and the line will also help you tell you how fast you're going, because right now the line is just going back out into space. It's going from your rocket to the center of the moon, back out into space. So when it's on right now, it comes closer, and then soon enough, there we go. Oh, almost. Soon enough, you'll be able to see the end of the line, and that's how you know that your rocket's getting slower, and you're doing a good job. So we're getting closer, just to save some fuel. I slow myself down a little bit. And I'm still using my engines for space flight. I'm not using my landing engines just yet. I'm trying to use all the fuel I can get, so. Alright. We're just trying to land here, so you can see the end of the line now. Alright, going a bit fast. We're about 20,000 20 kilometers in the air or above the moon. When it does get to 5 kilometers, it will switch. Like your camera will flip so that you're like, it's like good for landing. So just be ready for that. And then you want to do most of this in the map. It's easier and it'll show you more. It'll help you out more. Alright, so we're getting ready. Alright, I'm out of fuel. No problem. Turn my engine off. I disconnect that. Turn that engine on. And then I get ready. I just go keep landing. See? That's what the part of more engines is. Alright, we're just landing here. Taking it real slow. You see my velocity staying around 50 kilometers an hour. I want to aim myself right. I might speed it up a bit. Alright, let's go. And this is the time you might want to deploy your landing gear. You're getting pretty close. About 1,000 meters up. Alright, we're getting close. Our velocity should be slowing down more and more now. So it should be getting to around like 30. Maybe the average or even slower. I have it sped up, so it might be looking a bit fast. One thing you want to try not to do is try not to go over the line and back over. It wastes fuel and it just makes you go slower. I mean, I kind of did it a few times, but you just want to make sure you're like ready to land on the moon. You want to make sure you're straight down, and once you're close enough to the surface and you can like zoom out and see your rocket perfectly, you just kind of want to like do it not in the map, but on like normal view. You want to find a good flat surface. Then you're going to start landing. Be very gentle, because these things do blow up. So if you land wrong, that'll cost you. And then, boom. Safe touchdown, you're on the moon. Sea of tranquility. You might get a different spot, but... So that's basically it. That's the end of part 2. I hope you enjoyed. Tune in for part 3.